Welcome to Coffee Chats with Klaas. Hi, I'm Malia Cuevas with Klaas Financial, and today I'm here with Kyle Kite, one of our certified financial planning professionals. Today we're going to discuss IRAs and see if they might make sense in your retirement planning. So Kyle, I know that IRA accounts have been around since 1974 and that the acronym stands for Individual Retirement Account. But can you elaborate on the purpose of an IRA?
Sure, the IRS allows us to put money away into tax-advantaged accounts to help plan for and save for retirement. So the biggest requirement to qualify for an IRA is that generally we need to have earned income.
Can you define exactly what earned income is, and can you clarify age limits to contribute?
Absolutely. So the IRS defines earned income as salaries, bonuses, wages, commissions, or tips, and even part-time income applies. So as long as you have some type of earned income, you can add money to an IRA. What's really great is that there's no minimum or maximum age limit to make an IRA contribution.
What if my spouse does not work? Can they still contribute?
An important exception to the earned income requirement is if you have a spouse who does not work, you can still put money into an IRA in their name as long as you have the earned income to offset that contribution. So by putting money into an IRA for yourself or a spouse, the contribution that you're making is deducted from your taxable income for the year, and that actually reduces the amount you owe in taxes, which is always a good thing. And better yet, these same dollars that you put away are now being sheltered in yours or your spouse's account, and the earnings are growing tax deferred. Now that's the key word, tax deferred, not tax free.
So how much can I put into an IRA?
Every year, the IRS adjusts the allowable contribution limits. Currently in 2021, you can put away as much as $6,000 for the year if you're under the age of 50, and another $1,000 catch-up contribution on top of this if you're over the age of 50.
So what happens to the money I contribute into an IRA?
The truth is, you're putting money into an account that is earmarked for retirement. Now remember, when you do retire and you take the same money out, plus its growth in the future, you're going to have to pay income tax on those dollars. This makes sense, because again, you've never paid tax on these dollars. So when you start pulling money out of this, that's when you'll have to pay taxes on the distribution.
So what if you need that money before retirement?
Well, there are exceptions, but if you're under the age of 59 and a half and you take your dollars out, you will of course pay the income tax on the distribution, but you'll also may be subject to a 10% penalty for taking the money out early.
Where can you hold an IRA account?
So remember that an IRA refers just to the registration of the account. You should know that depending on the underlying investments inside your IRA, just like non-IRA accounts, you can gain or lose value depending on what you choose for your investments. So you can have an IRA that is invested in a CD at your local bank or invested in mutual funds or other types of investments with other financial institutions. You should always understand the purpose, the strategy, and the risk for each of your investment accounts that you have.
So what if you're lucky enough to have both an employer-sponsored qualified retirement plan at work, such as a 401k or 403b? Can you take advantage of having an IRA as well?
The quick answer is yes. You can have both a 401k and an IRA at the same time. These plans share a lot of similarities in that they offer the opportunity for tax-deferred savings. However, depending on your individual situation, you may or may not be eligible for tax-advantaged contributions to both in any given tax year, as it depends on your modified adjusted gross income.
Do I ever have to take my money out of my IRA accounts?
Well, back to the IRS. They do require that when you turn 72 that you begin taking out a small distribution every year. So this is known as your required minimum distribution, otherwise known as an RMD. So remember that when you first put this money in, you were not taxed on the contribution. Therefore, when it starts coming out, now you're going to have to pay the income tax on this. Of course, you can use this money and just spend it wherever you'd like, or even reinvest this money into an after-tax account going forward.
What happens to my IRA at my death?
Generally speaking, you're going to want to name beneficiaries on your IRA who will inherit it at death. This could be a spouse, children, grandchildren, or even a charity. It's completely up to you.
So besides traditional IRAs that we've just highlighted, are there other IRAs available?
Yes, so other IRAs include Roth, simple IRAs, SEP IRAs, as well as inherited IRAs. We'll be discussing each of these in future chats. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this video and be sure to join us for a future Coffee Chats with Klaas.